Hey guys, I'm just making a quick video on option select, in particular ones using Tekken characters. Now, the option selects I'm talking about are the ones that you do on the ground. They should be better known by now. Basically, they abuse chain canceling jabs or shorts into themselves, because these have the unique property that they will out-prioritize any other kind of input as long as they connect. So if I try to do like jab and then DP in a quick sequence like this, on whiff obviously I'll get a DP, but if I get close to law and then I do the same thing, wait, those are two jabs. So that's typically the theory behind doing option selects on the ground. You can do that for you can do like option select sweep, you can do option select DP as I just shown. Whoops, I forgot to press the jab. You'll get EXDP because of the jab. Option select Tatsu or EX Tatsu. Basically, just about anything. So, with Tekken characters, you can't do that because you can't chain cancel jabs. This is just, it just comes out as normal. Like, the entire jab animation comes out, it ends, I recover, and then I jab again. It's different. So if I try to do the same thing, it'll always come out like that. So there's no option select to speak of. But Lili has unique chains, like Tekken chains or whatever, like this thing. This is a stand jab, forward medium punch, and standing medium kick. So let's try a similar thing, but using that instead. So let's say I want to do the jab into Dendrobium, which is her little Rekka, one-hit Rekka. We're gonna do this thing. Right. But we're gonna use the Tekken chain instead. So it's not gonna be short Dendrobium, it'll be medium punch. So like this. Okay. So I just showed it on whiff, now let's do it up close. Wait. Her Tekken chain came out. That means I can do this into a combo. But if it whiffs, I can get Dendrobium. Now, that one's not really very special. So let's try testing it using something else. Let's say EXDP. Like so. The reason I do, if you see the inputs, I use short and roundhouse for EXDP. And that's because if I try to use medium kick, you'll just get cross art. And while you can use that as an option select, you don't always want cross art. So let's try a practical example of this. So this is a common wake up move from law players. So now this is just going to simulate a situation where law wakes up and does this. But I just use the neutral jump to set up the timing. It makes testing things easier. So let's try it. Alright, so it worked. And here's the same input again. The EXCP is not coming out. It's not coming out. Let's try it again. It came out. And that's only because my jab whipped. So that's the crucial part for the option select. Now, people aren't always going to do invincibles though. A really common option in this game is backdash. It's a very strong option, especially with all the crazy backdashes in this game. So EX Angel is going to whiff. If they do it in the corner, obviously they're just gonna die. But now we can just go back and do the option select I mentioned earlier. Well, if I let the backdash come out. There we go. So you get a cross art if they backdash. And this works with a lot of characters. I think the only characters it doesn't work against is if their recovery is too fast. I think Kazuya has a crazy good recovery on his backdash. So that limits your options. But actually, you can always opt for like a really easy, trivial option select. So let's try this again. So for cases where the backdashes are just like retardedly good, you can always just like mash the Tekken chain. Oh, I did it wrong. I actually rarely use this. There we go. So if their backdash is really good, but it doesn't like traverse as far, so basically it just has quick recovery, then you can just whiff the chain and it'll hit them either with a forward medium punch or with the kick at the end. And that's like a sort of basic option select that you can use. Now, I picked Raven here just to show like a couple more uses for the option select I mentioned earlier. So teleports. So teleports got nerfed, but if people know when to teleport, like they will easily catch you off guard. So having an option select that helps you against this really helps. And in this case, you can do this. Oh wait, that's not even the right combo. There we go. That's pretty good. You need EX, of course, but it's still good to know. Now, obviously, if you try to do cross art here, it's not gonna work. So you have to be mindful of what the opponent's options are. But still, like, Raven's backdash is pretty decent. Like, doesn't have the best recovery, but goes back a fair distance. So if you know that they're gonna match backdash, you can always go for a heavy punish. Like so. You get a cross art, and I believe you can get something like EX Androbium, which will give you a full combo. Basically, you just have to test like what stuff you can get. See, that didn't work. I think you have to walk a little bit. Nope. So it doesn't work against Raven. But against some characters with a crappy backdash, probably like Shoto's, like Ken's backdash kind of sucks. But yeah, that's about it. I hope this helps. As you can tell, I've been playing cross Tekken, and I found this, so I just thought it was interesting and decided to upload it. Hope you guys like it. See you guys later.